The enormous Bong Go billboard on North Luzon Expressway or NLEX has been taken down by the presidential aide's supporter. In a statement to the media, Go staff says one of those who put up a tarpaulin of special assistant to the President Go at the Candaba Viaduct in the North Luzon Expressway said that they had removed their billboard out of respect for the official's call. The statement identifies a Christine Yu as the person who put up the billboard. Yu, according to the release, decided to use her personal funds to provide assistance to the poor instead. The statement claims Yu is a longtime supporter of President Rodrigo Duterte who also believes in Go. Go is being encouraged to run for the Senate by no less than Duterte. Aside from the NLEX billboard, 5 large billboards along EDSA, also promoting Go, will supposedly be taken down as well. Go has been calling for the takedown of his billboards for months. In a Rappler story, former Civil Service Commission officials said Go's billboards could be a violation of the Code of Ethics for government officials. The week before, netizens also began calling for Go promotional materials to be taken down using the hashtag Tanggal Bong Go posters. Chinese ambassador to the Philippines, Zhao Jinhua, denies China is putting the Philippines into a debt trap by giving it grants and loans. He adds President Rodrigo Duterte's economic team is smart enough.
China's grants does not have any strings attached to them. And China's loan to finance infrastructure projects will not make the Philippines fall into that trap.
Zhao made these remarks at the groundbreaking ceremony for 2 bridges financed by China, the Binondo Intramuros and Estrella Pantaleon bridges. Duterte himself attended the event, where he says China never asked for even 1 square of real estate in this country.
I'd just like to tell everybody that in all of these discussions, China never asked for any, not even 1 square of real estate in this country.
Critics have denounced China for claiming the West Philippine Sea despite an international ruling from The Hague on July 12, 2016, affirming the Philippines' right over this part of the South China Sea. China has been criticized for its so-called debt trap diplomacy, in which poor countries offer their natural resources or other assets to China once they cannot pay the Chinese loans. Former U.S. President Barack Obama on Tuesday warns of strange and uncertain times in a tribute to Nelson Mandela. The warning comes after Donald Trump refused to challenge Vladimir Putin over interference in U.S. elections. Obama delivered a speech in Johannesburg marking 100 years since Nelson Mandela's birth. He made no direct reference to his successor, but warned that the politics of fear and resentment were spreading across the world. Obama criticized climate change deniers, race-based migration policies, unbridled capitalism, and strongman politics. It is in part because of the failures of governments and powerful elites that we now see much of the world threatening to return to an older, more dangerous, more brutal way of doing business. Mandela, who died in 2013, remains a global icon for fighting apartheid and for his message of reconciliation after being freed following 27 years in prison.